State lawmakers are taking a break next week before they go into some lengthy negotiations over the budget. Capitol reporter Dina Harley is live for us in Raleigh with that story. And Dina, several parts of this budget could become points of contention.
Yeah, House Speaker Destin Hall told us this week that he is still confident that they can get a good budget passed before the end of June. But he said to do that, of course, leaders from both chambers need to come to the table in good faith. They need to be ready to compromise. But of course, that could be easier said than done.
My goal is to get us a budget as quickly as we can, but not to get any budget, but to get a good budget.
House representatives looking ahead to negotiations with the Senate after they pass their version of the budget this week, but it will take a lot of compromise.
If both sides are willing to do that, then I think we'll wind up with a good product. And I think if either side, either the Senate or us, are unwilling to compromise on anything, then we probably won't have a comprehensive budget.
We're open to negotiating with the House on how we approach the budget, how we approach Helene relief. We've not had those conversations.
The two budgets differ in several ways. Representatives say their budget lowers taxes for all North Carolinians. Senators say they're not so sure. The Senate budget also only raises teacher pay by less than 3% over 2 years, whereas the House budget raises it by nearly 9%. Representatives on Thursday passed a more than $464 million Hurricane Helene relief bill, but they're concerned it could get held up if senators try to fold it into the overall budget.
That may argue for us to actually include it in the budget because I think everybody wants that to go forward.
Both sides are still hopeful for a final budget passed before the end of June. House Speaker Destin Hall says they can get it done without wide Democratic support.
We're always going to talk to them and work where we can, but I'm not relying upon the governor signing or failing to veto or having a bunch of folks on the other side of the aisle vote in favor.
Lawmakers will be back here in Raleigh in the General Assembly in the beginning of June. That's when they're expected to start those negotiations. In Raleigh, Dina Harley, CBS 17 News.
Certainly a lot for them to talk about. All right, Dina, thanks so much. We appreciate it.